Hi, Shu-Tian. Thank you for coming in to do this nutrition consult session with me. I see we already signed the agreement form, and could you tell me about what brings you here today? Is something problem? Is something you have a problem, or you wanna talk about?
I just want to talk about my daily diet because I want to lose weight, but I think I don't eat too much like every day, but I still cannot get the weight what I want before I
Okay.
get started to keep diet. So I just want to know what what kind of food I can eat and what kind of food I cannot, and
Okay.
how many meals do I have to eat every day for lose
Okay.
my weight.
So sounds like you want to lose some weight, but you feel like your diet you don't eat too much in your diet, and so you feel like there's this contradiction going on of what you eat and what you actually lose the weight, right?
Yeah, I mean I actually eat I actually don't eat a lot every day, but I
Okay.
don't lose a lot of weight. That's what I mean.
Okay. So you
So
don't eat a lot, but
yeah,
you can lose the weight you
yeah,
want.
and I do some exercise
Oh,
every
so you
day.
do some exercise?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, but
Okay.
I don't. For now, I don't eat dinner.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I don't really eat breakfast. That depends on what time I get up in the morning. If I don't have the morning class, I probably don't won't eat breakfast.
Okay.
I only have lunch for that
Okay.
day. But if I have morning class, I might have two meals, which is like my breakfast
Uh-huh.
and my lunch. But I usually don't eat dinner a lot. But
Okay.
sometimes I have some late class.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will finish my school at 10, no, at 8 p.m.
8
So
p.m.
yeah, and so but
Okay.
for for those days, I
Mm-hmm.
might eat dinner with my friends, but not a
Okay.
lot.
Okay. Yeah, that's something we can discuss. But what year are you in right now?
Senior,
You're a senior.
yeah,
Do you have a lot of classes?
yes. I
Is
I
it
have
really
I have
stressful for
I have
you?
6 classes, kind of.
6 classes.
Yeah.
Okay. So your typical day is really stressful, or you feel um like is there something that stops you from eating?
No.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So I have this assessment questionnaire that's
Mhm.
provided by our department of nutritional science. And do you want to just fill this out for me real quick? And if you have any questions about the questionnaire, you can definitely ask me.
So Tobacco is cigarette.
Yeah, tobacco means like cigarette use. If you're not sure about something, you can leave it blank or you can ask me. Thank you. Okay. So I knew from we were talking, you do exercise every day, or like what's your pattern of exercise? Like what type of exercise you're doing?
Cardio.
Cardio?
Yeah, only the cardio.
Only cardio?
Yeah.
Like running?
Yes.
Okay. So do you like can you give me like estimate of time? Do you how long do you run?
An hour?
Every day? Is it every day, every
Almost
week?
at least like 4 or 5 times per week.
4 or 5 times per week. That's
Yes.
okay.
Almost
And
every day, but
for
sometimes
each time, how long do you run? How long do you jog?
50 minutes to 1 hour.
50 minutes
Yeah.
to an hour. Okay. So that's pretty that's pretty good for exercising because we recommend people doing 120 minutes, at least 120 minutes of physical activity every week, just, to keep you healthy. but I see you're definitely getting more than that, and that's pretty good. Um, so let me just take a little look and see what you have here. Mm, okay, so you want exactly what to eat for all your meals and snacks. So you want like you want like a creative you want me to create like a diet exactly like a plan which you can eat and not okay. And you want some structure and freedom to select foods and you want to use so from here I can see you want like a meal pattern but you don't want exactly someone to restrain you from what you can eat and what you cannot, right? Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Hmm. Could you tell me more like, do you live in a dorm or do you live in an apartment?
Apartment.
Apartment?
Yeah.
Do you cook a lot?
No, not really.
Could you tell me like, just the pattern of your eating normally?
If I have morning class, I might cook a breakfast for me, but those are just kind of like convenience food, fast food.
Okay, fast food.
Yeah, but like if I usually like will go out to eat with my friends to the restaurant.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really cook for me. Yeah.
Okay. And so how often do you think you go out with your friends to eat?
Almost every meal.
Every meal?
Yeah.
So is it every day?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you mentioned you cook for yourself for breakfast, but it's just fast food. Have you tried to make yourself like a meal or okay. So why don't we just start with a 24-hour diet recall? So like for the past 24 hours, what have you consumed? Does that sound alright to you?
What have I eat?
Yeah. So this is basically like you can start telling me about for like yesterday. Start in the morning. What did you eat or like what have you consumed and to the end of the day.
So for yesterday, I didn't really like eat until 3 or 4 p.m.
3 or 4 p.m.
So like
So what was your first meal? First meal of the day.
Like the afternoon 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
I went to the restaurant with my friend.
Okay.
And then I have my dinner out at 8:30 p.m. I think.
8:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just ate salad for the dinner. So and after that I went to gym to do some exercise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so for your lunch, do you remember like what did you eat?
I think I ate beef, potatoes, rice, and some vegetables.
So do you so if I give you like so for the palm of my hand, this is 1 ounce of meat. Can you give me like estimate like how many ounces?
A half?
Half ounce?
Yeah.
Okay. And so if I use my hand, this is I gave you like a medium potato. Like how many potatoes? How much amount of potato did you consume? Would you say?
2/3?
2/3.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and for the rice,
Just a little.
Do you know like how
like
much is a
several
cup?
spoons.
Several spoons?
Yes.
Do you know how much is a cup?
Um,
Like, could you give me like estimate of how many cups? Half cup? Or
less than half cup.
less than half cup?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And did you have any drinks with that?
Starbucks.
What?
Coffee.
Coffee? Or is it
Yeah.
just pure black coffee?
No, I think that's kind of like milk.
So what
the
drink?
green tea latte.
Green tea latte.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I used to drink green tea latte, but I gave it up a long time. So and you say you were eating out with your friends? Okay. So for dinner, could you give me an like estimate of how much for the salad did you eat? Let's say like how many cups of veggies? How many cups of the vegetables?
3 or 4 cups.
3 or 4 cups.
Yes.
Did you have did you have anything with the salad? What kind of salad was it?
Chicken.
Chicken salad.
Crispy chicken and egg.
Okay, crispy chicken and egg.
And the ranch sauce.
And with ranch. Okay. So still for that's an ounce of meat. How many ounces of chicken did you think you had?
1 ounce.
1 ounce.
1.5. 1, I think.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
And for the eggs, how many eggs do you think?
I think 1.
1 egg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. Or less than 1. But
Okay.
almost.
Okay. Alright. So with the salad, did you have anything to drink?
I don't really remember. No, I think no.
Okay. And do you have a habit of snacking or?
Yeah. Every day when I get up, I don't really have the appetite to eat meals, but I want to eat some snacks. So I might going to eat like chocolate or chips.
Okay.
So sometimes my snacks could be my first meal.
First meal. Okay.
Yes. Of my day, but yeah, I think that's one of my like eating appetite.
Okay. Okay. Understand. So you have chips and chocolates, and that covers your first meal basically, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
I think almost every
day.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you said you were exercising yesterday. How long did you do?
An hour.
An hour.
Yeah.
Running.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay. So what I see from your diet recall is I can definitely see some choices that can be that's better. For your snack, let's just pick one thing. For the snacking, I would definitely recommend picking some better choices. Even you can, we can definitely choose sweet potato chips just rather than regular chips, or we can definitely get banana chips or dried fruits just instead of eating potato chips. Maybe that's a better choice. And also that's a way to get fruits in your diet, because I don't see any fruits throughout your day.
I don't really eat fruit.
Yeah. So that's one of the way to get fruits is you can get dried fruits.
So you mean like if I eat I could eat more fruits like in my daily diet, I might could like lose more weight than now, or just keep healthier.
Well, for now your diet recall, I see if we replace the snack choice, that's definitely gonna decrease your calorie intake.
Okay.
You know, and I don't see any problem with your exercising because that's really good, and you run every day, and that's pretty good pattern. But just for the snacking, because we want to decrease extra calorie we're actually intake, because we all eat, and sometimes we don't remember, we don't record everything we eat. So there's just little calories that slip in, and that we don't recall. Not gonna increase your calories, and calories equal um, of if you don't spend that much calorie, you're gonna definitely increase your weight. And maybe that's the cause of your problem is you exercise, and you remember what you eat. You don't eat a lot, but you can't lose your weight. Maybe that's one of the cause, but we don't know. Um, we have to be more specific in this case to know what exactly. And just when we do in the recall, we're just getting like a brief summary of what you eat and see what we can do. So let's start by looking at this, because when we talk about just getting less calories, supplementing your snack with something else. If you want to lose weight, on the scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think you're ready?
Ready to lose weight?
Yeah, ready to achieve your goal. You want to lose weight, right? You say you want to lose weight, but you don't know exactly why, and you can't.
I think 10.
You're at 10?
Yeah.
So you're pretty ready?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna do another little activity with you, which might help you in this case. It's called Eating Behavior Journal.
Okay.
Because have you heard of the term of mindful eating? So mindful eating is basically we want to be more focused during our eating. We want to focus on the stuff we eat, and we don't want to be distracted.
When I during the summer break, when I go back to China, when I stay with my parents, so they always told me that you need to eat more vegetables and fruits. So I will have some like mindful eating when I with them. But like when I come back to school, like living with myself, I don't really have that.
Okay.
I just eat whatever I want, and and I don't really drink juice or like Coke, like some like kind of soft drinks when I am at home with my parents. But when I like in school and living with myself, I will drink a lot of things like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in this case, we're talking about just don't to be distracted while you eat, because you want to be more focused. But I definitely see your point is you said you drink more juices here rather than at home. Is there a cause for that? Do you think like why do you feel like to drink more juices here rather than at home?
Because my parents always said like they're unhealthy, so they just want me to drink tea or water. So they won't allow me to buy a lot of soft drinks or like juices when we
What kind
go
of
to
juices
the supermarket.
are you-
Like not the healthy juice. Yeah.
Like
The things kind of like what we see in the supermarket,
okay,
but they're not the
not 100%. Fruit juice.
not that fresh. Yeah.
Okay. So we can work on that too.
But I'm not picky. I mean, I eat everything.
Yeah. That's good. So what I'm gonna do with the eating behavior journal is I'm gonna record what time did you eat, And what degree of a hunger did you experience at that time?
I actually don't have a certain time to eat
I
every
know.
day.
So let's just do a 24 hour. Let's do yesterday.
Okay.
Okay. So I remember you did. You had lunch at 4 p.m. right? And you said you were eating out at a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And about like half ounce of the beef, 2/3 of the potato.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's say I have camp rice.
Okay. So on a degree of 0, 1, and 2, 0, which means not hungry, 1 is you're hungry, and 2 is very hungry. Which degree do you think you were at?
0.
0?
Yeah, I didn't feel hungry at all at that time, but I just think that I got to eat something because I haven't eat like since I got up in the morning.
Okay.
But I didn't feel hungry. It's might because I drank some like
drinks?
Yeah.
Like Starbucks?
Yes.
The green tea latte?
Yes.
Okay.
So those drinks made me feel like kind of full. So I didn't really want to eat, but I just think I got to eat something. And for the dinner yesterday, I didn't feel hungry at all.
How many?
Also.
So you said also a 0, probably?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just my friend called me, like, I feel bored, so I just went out.
Okay, so for both, it's your friends ask you out for dinner. So you actually weren't feel hungry yourself. Okay. Okay. So that's another thing we can do. We can address is, from this point, you said you were not hungry, but you went out to eat, and I can see that's not a little amount. That's actually proper meal amount, which but can increase your calorie. But since since you didn't have breakfast yesterday, and we don't want you to be have less calorie intake throughout the day, which might decrease your overall appearance, as active. But we definitely want to, replace the snack choices as we mentioned in the other day, and also in this case, if you're going out to eat, just make sure if you're not hungry, avoid excessive eating. So have your dinner, lunch, breakfast, but accept that if your friends are asking you out in like a rather not meal time, think of it like think it if you're hungry or not, and then choose to go with them or not. If you have any more questions, because now we have your snack choices, and we have mindful eating, and that's something we can do from now. And I see you exercises, you do your exercise pattern, that's pretty good. So keep your exercise pattern.
So I have a question. It's like, do you think I need to like eat healthier? So I mean, every time when I get up, I might need to give up the habit to like eat snacks. I might could like eat more fruits instead of chocolate and chips.
Yeah,
To
that's
like
mm-hmm.
to let them to be my first meal
Yeah,
that day.
yeah, that's something you can do. And actually, that's something we talk about.
So the main
Is
problem for now for my eating habit is because of the snacks
yeah,
and they mindful eating.
mm-hmm.
But sometimes my friend like call me to like ask me to go out with them, like eat with them. They're like they the time is like dinner or lunch time,
Mm-hmm.
but I just might don't feel hungry at that time. But I will think like, well, okay, but because I might need to eat something at this time, but I don't feel hungry or not. So that's a problem. I mean, I don't really like feel hungry a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I eat I could feel very full.
Yeah.
Like only if I eat a little bit thing.
Yeah.
Like a little food, but I still cannot like lose a lot of weight.
Well, we can. There's a term called small nutrient dense. In this case, even maybe the causes may even if you consume a little amount, but this little amount contains many calories, which might be calorie dense in this case, and we don't measure calories every day in our life. That could be really stressful when we eat, but just be mindful of the choices you pick. Even like in this case, we already identified your snack choices, which is potato chips and chocolates. We want to replace them with healthier choices like dried fruits and or like smoothies. We can definitely do smoothies at home, and that could really increase your fullness in this case. And with dried fruits, that could be a really good snack choice during if you don't want to have the meal, like if you don't want to have breakfast, that could be a really good choices. Really good choices about and then when your friends ask you out, just just think if you really want to eat, or in this case, if you're really hungry, you can eat your meal because you have exercises. But just be mindful of what you pick in this case, because eating out generally contains more calories than what you cook at home. Because the restaurant cook it with extra oils, and we don't know how much sodium or how much calories is in this dish, so we can't measure that. So if you can, or if you want, we can definitely recommend eating less eating out, but more eating at home.
Okay.
So I have your three goals we can do just for now is replace your snack choices with healthier choice, and maybe less eating out. And even if you're going to eat out in the restaurant, just be mindful and just eat when you're hungry, not eat when other people ask you to. And I like the exercise pattern actually. I really recommend keep doing that. And in this case, is there any further questions you want to ask me?
No, not for now.
Okay. And so that's what we have today. And we can you can come in and ask more if you have any more questions about it or any other food choices you can make, or if you make any progress, definitely tell me. And if you have any problem with it, tell me too.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.